Hey everybody, it's Paul with CDA. We're going to go ahead and get started with the advanced substatus demo. And so this video is more entailed for senior managers and C-level individuals that are responsible for running the organization and also responsible for knowing what the financials look like for any one company. So this is why you use the substatus with numeric values, because it allows you to quickly break down your departments a lot easier. And also for creating pivot tables, you'll really see how in less than 60 seconds you can really get the pulse of your organization by departments and an overview as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to click on Custom Search. And what we're after with Custom Search is we just want Custom Search to tell us, hey, show me all the jobs that haven't been billed out yet. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click on All. We're going to say Incomplete Jobs, and then we're going to say Do a Search. And so CDA does a search, it shows us 760, and now what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and download this file so we can convert it into a pivot table. Alrighty, so now we have our file open. We're just going to select it. We're going to say, hey, give me a pivot table, Excel. Excel says no problem. We're going to say, I want to see substatus, and by the way, I need a count so I know what's up. So now you're going to see CDA, or the pivot table, is going to give us 750 claims that are in our whole entire organization that are live and that are billable. And so now what I'm going to do just for this demo only is I'm just going to break them out into departments by colorizing them just so we have a story to tell. And so I'm briefly going to just talk over and get through this as quickly as I can. And you'll see this is just all being done by department. Of course, you wouldn't do this colorize within your own department because everyone in your organization knows, hey, all 500 series are going to be for parts, 600s are going to be for billing, or whatever rules you establish for your organization. And then we'll have some anomalies because life happens. And so what you see is that we have our scheduling department. Within the scheduling department, there's 410 claims almost. Triage has 16 claims. We see that your processing department has 54. We see one of our most important departments because of money is parts department. We see there's 166 claims. And then we see that 64 are going to get billed. And then we have around 35 that are anomalies. So now let's talk about what's going on here. So for the scheduling department, you have 338 are on the schedule because we identify 199 as the claim is on the schedule. We're just waiting for the tech to show up. Then you can see within these other ones, you have first time attempt, second time, and third time. And this is going to be what they classify as a COD. You see that Triage is doing a pretty good job trying to get a hold of your customers. Not bad at all for Triage. And then what you see here is this is 410. More than likely, this would be classified as waiting for an estimate, or it would be classified as waiting for a buyout. And this would be estimate was sent, for instance. Estimate was approved. Again, 461. 488 could be a manager's review. You have 11 claims that are being reviewed. And 490, a lot of companies set this up with as the claim's going to be canceled, maybe because of zip code coverage or maybe some other anomaly, but it still needs to be looked at by someone with special skills that knows how to really close this out with good notes. Now what you see are the parts department. So today, before end of day, your organization would want to order 94 parts because this is parts need to be ordered. That's what the 500 is set up for. Parts need to be ordered. And then what you do is you get into 501, 502, 503 is that these are going to be on back order or are NLA. So let's go ahead and take a look at NLA. So this is saying, hey, parts aren't available. First thing you want to do is sort from oldest to newest. And you can see these have been in here for a while. Depending on what the manufacturer has set up or the third party have set up for their policy on NLA and how you get paid, this is where you would check for the date in to see, has this been in too long for us to get compensated, and or will it affect our metrics? And so that's how you would use that. And the same would apply for billing. you know you have 64 claims, but let's go ahead and look at the date in and see what's going on. So the first thing we would do is we would go date in, we'd sort oldest to newest, and we would look and just see how long have these been in our system. And so what needs to be billed first are the oldest to the newest. And so that's how you would do that as well. So as you can see, with less than 30 seconds, to be quite honest with you, you'll know with a snapshot how many claims are in each department. You'll know what your parts department looks like. You'll know what your billing looks like, because that's important. And then you'll know how many jobs are on the schedule, and then how many jobs are waiting to be put on the schedule. And so with all of this is done by just simply doing a download through custom search.